Oh, hello, hello, hello. Test. Okay, make sure that comes through. I guess I'll leave you up. So, welcome back. We're going to be doing some Girls Frontline. They actually released lots of stuff for it. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get that booted. Goodbye. What was it? Dragalia Lost Music. Though I'm almost tempted to turn off the music for the random battles because I like the music, just the random battles. Just like I mean, I think it's just because it's like the same stuff. I mean, the other things sound a lot better. Now these randomized loading screens, I'm not sure where all the art for them was from. Here we go, bring up the chat right quick. Not that I'm expecting anybody to really probably show up to this. I don't know if anybody is really interested in Girls Frontline stuff, but I like me by XCOM like stuff, so I am enjoying it. And they just dropped a bunch of stuff. Of course, it's the next like new big event. It's almost like I guess an anniversary celebration too, randomly. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I think the Yuhi things was previously a anniversary and decided for some reason just run that before. But I mean, it was also just kind of like a so-so type of thing. So like, I mean, I guess if you like Yuhi, that was like good. Just doing the announcements. But yeah, also sorry, it's 4th of July, so I have myself a little bit of a milkshake. Got myself a birthday milkshake. I might be sucking on that a little bit if you hear me go silent. Tried to save most of my stuff for today because I do want to do some stuff. They added the past event stuff into here, which I think there is a reason to go ahead and do that soon. So I probably will do this first. I think technically this uses up energy or something. So my stamina, so I kind of want to save that. What's this? Okay, I've already done all that. I'm gonna make sure I actually do. I mean, of course, I also have this stuff to go do at some point as well. I might be doing that, but I think I have a couple of things to do right quick first. Oh, right quick, since I need to remember. Apparently, there was something I had missed earlier to do in this game. Oh, they moved that down here. No. No. Okay, no, it's going to do that. Somebody told me how to get. They said that was one of the 2 big ways. Is that it? No, that's still that. Okay, what did they say? Notices. Click on the defend the cafe image. I thought I'd already been there. I thought that would technically be here. I don't know if that went up for y'all. Need to. I kinda hate that that's there. Is this it? No. I wish I could get this little volume thing to stop getting stuck on the bottom of my desk. Cause I think there was one time I'd missed a button somewhere around here. Okay, so I did that. Defend the cafe. Where would that be an option? Okay, they said go to notices, so let's go here. Is that notices? Let's log in. Notices. Okay, no. 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 I don't think so. Defend the cafe. Oh! Oh! You bring that up outside the game. No wonder. Okay. I'll save that for later then. Okay. No wonder I couldn't find that in game. Well, that makes sense. It's obviously not in the game. But I think I have a couple pulls I can do right quick. Let's see what we have in the mail. Probably some more free stuff to claim. Okay, never mind. But let's see, what do I have? I thought I got like 10. I'm using this band. I'm trying to go through me. I also kind of want to get Macchiato. But I don't know. I have to see what this banner looks like after I get some stuff off of it. Okay. But I think I also got 10 regular ones. For anybody wondering, right now you have, they did do 2 banners, which don't super like, but I don't know if this is, I think it's for anniversary, I don't know if this will all be going forward. Honestly, I could maybe see this for like at least from the rerun ones. But you have Springfield. I mean, she looks kind of nice. I think she does some healing, some other stuff. I just used her in one of the new modes. I let the AI kind of auto it with her. But you have her, she has like a bird that she sends around and does healing, and I think enables like extra attacks. Looks pretty good, probably the one I'd go for. She also looks kind of neat. She has that, and she pulls out the 2 handguns and shoots, and I think she gives herself like a shield. I don't know, I think she's supposed to be like a good tank. I don't know, she looks neat. I think when I did a list, I think I mentioned this like the other day when I was doing the Speedstorms thing. But I think I had them both at like a 4. I don't remember why I put her at a 4. But some of the stuff does also still look kind of neat. I mean, I think she might be more of an interesting one besides her because she's supposed to be like a bit more meta. I think I might have had more fun maybe using her, but also I did like her summon and other stuff going on there. But Suomi and Macchiato are both a 5 out of 5 for me, so I'm gonna pull them. And she does. So people say like she's not required, but I've done some modes before where you've had like just lots of damage come in that could like one-shot most characters, and I do believe her shields, that's kind of the point of them, is to stop that like guaranteed damage that she would, or that your characters would take, like when the character all the way across the field shooting, locking onto them with rockets, and you have to fight your way over them. You can't just like kill them, you're gonna take like guaranteed damage. I believe it's kind of made for somebody like her to give them shields. But I'm curious to see what this one's going to look like whenever I get done. Oh, it lasts for 40 days? Wow. I don't know, I might even save that up because I might then pull for her after I do that one. And then maybe come back here and try for Macchiato. I don't know about the next character. Oh, wow. I'll see how much currency I have coming. But then they've also dropped this new character that added to the standard band. Of course, you can also get it for some other things. But I would also be okay to get her from doing this, just get her a little bit quicker. I didn't really feel like I'm probably going to get somebody super quick like that. But, you know, you can always hope. You can cope. But hey, you see something new, and I think her weapons got added. Apparently, she's actually a pistol. I don't know why when I was making my list. I had her at 5, but I thought something said she was like a machine gun. I guess I thought HG is like heavy machine gun. I don't know why it's a handgun. Like, oh, she has an axe. She has that. She looks colorful. All of this. Okay, she looks fun. Hey, still don't mind. I mean, of course, she's kind of like more or less a free character. But let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, I do at least have this to do today, right quick. And then I decided yet. Oh yeah, but these things I do, I don't know, I think it goes through them randomly, or you can set it up how you want to use them, or how you want to have them come in. Haven't messed with that yet. Might want to, because you have something really nice, but also I think a lot of them I haven't, or at least I don't feel like I've seen, or don't really remember. So it's kind of neat sorting through them. I don't know if some of these are promotional or if these were from the story, but some of them look weird. Like, I think we have like one floating in a pool. I don't know if we would have had that in the story. Or maybe that was an event I missed. I don't know. Maybe it checks out. Like, I think there was one where like Sextons knocks the dude out and has him like over her shoulder carrying him. Like, he had that one. So I'm pretty sure that one was from the store. I feel like that would be a weird one to just kind of include. But I'm assuming that's why that one's here. So maybe some of these other ones are also from the story. But yeah, I think we're going to do the new main story, which is apparently the event from before I started playing the game with all of it and all of them. Like I said, I thought I kind of started at the beginning of the game, but apparently I did miss it. So, but they added a lot to it again somehow, so I can actually get her. Well, ooh. But yesterday was kind of funny for new releases because you had this event drop. We had some other stuff going on yesterday. You couldn't really stream this. I'll do this today. But you also had the new Isle of Trials or something. This new game mode for Jurassic World Live. Basically gives you the D-Rex, but it takes a little while for you to like get through it. You get like 3 battles a day, and now there's lots of battles, but also has like lots of honestly kind of good rewards. I mean, like the later ones give like lots of coins, cash, and other things. It has to take a while to get through there. And maybe they're gonna try to like get some money. I think something about like reviving creatures after they've died. We had like one die, but that was kind of like a throwaway newer creature. Has a little bit lower level, and I just wanted to use it. I'm not saving my good ones. Like you had that drop. You also had the new Speedstorm season drop. Yes, it actually can do most of the end bit. There was annoying they've locked one of the box ones, mystery races behind the seasonal character. But I don't know if they've still added in the tails yet. Like, you want to kind of check that out whenever that actually gets added, or at least just to see what that is. I don't know, season kind of sounds a little bit negative to me. But I mean, of course, I think they added in a fork. Lotso, the bear, and Zug. Those are the other races, but no new tracks and other stuff. It's kind of like unfortunate looking. I think I did this at the very beginning of this the other day. Until I got to one of these other story notes, but I was like, oh, I will save that. And I think I also kind of ran out of like energy and other stuff. I might come back through and read that some more later, but also kind of watching mostly for the cutscenes at this point. Okay. I do like this just kind of standing around like, hey, you have the big old machine gun. How about you just got shooting that? I mean, if the regular bullets aren't really doing much. Is she actually speaking? I thought she didn't speak. Oh, is that the thing we said? Kind of we wound up fighting as a boss in the event while I started? Well, these are very bullet resistant, and those shelters all missed them. I would think the machine gun might actually at least do some damage. Also, like I was definitely not things we just fought. So I think this is the map that we just fought on before this. I mean, I guess we just geared this area and went in there. There you go. But I'm trying to use a team similar to what you would have here. The only one is Prishka, but I don't have a fourth. I believe that would actually have been here. I don't know if she looks similar-ish enough to me. Maybe if I got Suomi. But I got Dushnali, whatever her name is. Latara and Ulrid. I thought I might use them for this event, especially since it's very light on the difficulty. I mean, I guess honestly, I'm gonna chuck one of these down here because you're annoying. You over here, so you can chuck your ice thing. Also, I just found out, I mean, I guess, not exactly recently, but apparently she's actually kind of like more or less naked, which is weird. But I think it's like, she doesn't have skin on most of her body. And it was like she takes her arm off in one of her interactions. Oh, there's one way back there. But now those two, like under her little, not skirt thing, but scarf or whatever, it looks like it's just kind of robot body. Like she just doesn't have anything else there. Is it true? I guess that was why there was this whole thing about like trying to fix her. Also, feel like we look at her feet a lot, all things considered. But yeah, she's probably one of my more favorite lesser characters I've got. But of course, I also kind of like her. But I like the melee ones. But oh my gosh, you do start to realize later, like everybody else can attack way more units a turn than a melee character can. That's basically it for the milkshake to I need to actually get a spoon to get the rest of it out. Delicious. Oh yeah, I can skip it with that. Okay, let's go ahead and do another mission. See if we can get further in. But yeah, I'm having fun. Let's see, wait, who do I want to attack with you? Well, I guess it's gonna be you. Or I can shoot you. There we go. I mean, of course, it's always, I think, a lot more fun when you have, like, more events and other stuff actually going on in the game. So right now we're having, like, more events. So, like, hey, we're getting lots more stuff. You can get some more of those old characters and some of the ones I kind of wanted to get to. Interesting design of these levels. That was you. Trying to see what I can get. I guess I'll throw up here, kill them with you. I have a new game mode, which is kind of interesting, but might be kind of grindy. But I think it seems like it's a game mode that you're supposed to kind of let the AI sort of auto for you. You just like choose the path. It's kind of like fairly basic battles. But now it's kind of interesting. It was also fun because my friend has started playing XCOM on stream. The original the original remake XCOM. That's kind of be also a little bit interested in this, and there was a discussion about who would win in a fight, like how good would these the dolls do in like the XCOM universe, or like with the base defense. But you kind of see there, like I think this is just straight up. That's like the metal. That's not like her clothes. She just has like a little bit of clothes over it, but like her arm, like it doesn't have, I guess, the fake skin or whatever they would put on over the dolls. So she's just like more of a robot than everybody else, which I think is interesting. But that one was interesting to me. That conversation has made me start thinking about this. Also, I wanted to do like a long thought thing on it at some point, but I was getting the review done at the time, which need to get it edited and some other stuff. I got it posted to have some other people critique it, so hopefully that should go out soon. But I think once that's like fully done, I'm going to try maybe doing a video or just like a long typed up thing on that. Maybe you get most of them, sure. Would love to get all that stuff a bigger AoE, but I mean, to be fair, I kind of want to get everything a bigger AoE that I have. There you go. I think that gets most of them, all of them. You, I think, can kill them from here. But yeah, that was interesting, like who would do, and I think these are definitely tougher than your XCOM soldiers. I guess I'll go ahead and pop that. But I also kind of believe like plasma, especially heavy plasma, would probably go through them. Oh, those people over there. I believe there are technically supposed to be some things that maybe have some plasma guns in here, though it's kind of weird depending on like what the level is of the units. Like these things aren't really doing much now, but if they were like equal level to me sometimes, I mean, I guess it was if there's an elite enemy or something like that, you do have some different things in there. But I do believe plasma would probably be pretty good against these dolls. I mean, considering how like the most advanced armor they still do like tons of damage to. But I do believe the biggest defining thing for dolls fighting them, I don't remember half of this art stuff, would be really just the weapons. Because like you saw them there trying to shoot the things in like the cutscene, and they were kind of getting ripped to pieces. Oh, sorry, that they weren't really doing the damage to them. I kind of feel like it might be, especially, gosh, with some of these guns being really old, like Springfield. Springfield has some other stuff. I guess you have some other abilities and whatnot going on. But, like, she's using an old school rifle. I don't know if the weapons would be that good. I mean, of course, putting some stuff with, like, electricity, all the corrosive grenades, some other stuff like that, the fire, those things probably a little bit better. But a lots of stuff here I think would really just be kind of like overall not really effective against the enemies in XCOM. I feel like that would probably be the biggest downfall. But I do want to maybe do a thing, like, okay, which enemies would they have a good time against? Which ones would be difficult? Different things like that. Which enemies do I think would pose a bigger threat? Also come to that maybe with like the old school ones, XCOM 2, some other stuff like that as well. But well, I guess I can go here and just shoot now. Is there a good way to kill this guy with you? There we go. But I kind of want to start with that one since that's what somebody had like posted and that was what I was thinking about. Because I do think one of the biggest benefits that also the dolls would have, at least presumably, is I think one of the strongest tools, at least in like more classic XCOM. But I would say still probably somewhat prevalent in newer XCOM. Who? Irrigation Scholar. Okay, some of that being your name. Would definitely be psionics. Because at least I would presume you would be able to psionically control a T-doll. Given the fact that they are like robotic and have like the memory stored in the cloud and stuff. They don't actually have like a brain to mind control. Not to put them down like, oh, they don't have any like organic-ish, because they definitely can taste and sense some stuff. There might be some sedia stuff going on. But I guess they did that in like Ghost in the Shell too anyways. I guess I'll position you here, because I guess we're just gonna wait for everybody to like slowly spawn in. Honestly, part of this would even have me put it on like auto, but I know that maybe the doll's not gonna run to the good spots. I'll just leave people around where they are. But presumably, I would at least like the rules of XCOM. I believe they might can mind control mech, but I know they can't mind control like some of the robotic stuff. Like that's kind of one of your big things is robots, vehicles, that sort of thing. Like free from getting mind controlled. So I feel like that would be one big benefit is like the ethereals can't do much, though they have like psionic explosions and other stuff. Now it's like you do have some other psionic powers that do work on like robotic stuff. It's not like as bad as maybe it would have been like an OG XCOM, though in OG XCOM you do have some other stuff like you're not just like a fully psionic more or less unit. Was that Kluge? I just don't remember that one either. Oh, we're back in this place again. I really want to do that boss fight again from when I first started. I also would love to actually have that as like a proper boss fight. And like one of the boss fight things. I would love to find that in the new like roguelike mode. But yeah, so you wouldn't, I think, have to really worry about like mind control, which I think would be a real big benefit. Oh, that's who this is. The creepy doll. I was like, who is the creepy doll? Okay, she was from this event. Okay. Did I just like completely ruined this? Okay. But I should do the rest of the map first. Interesting. We go then and we go to fighting that like tank thing. Eliminate at least. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I need to make sure I actually am completing those objectives. I think that was probably most of them kind of done. Because lots was like killed X number of enemies at once, blah blah blah. character that's not fully in yet. But I look forward to when she comes and getting that outfit, because apparently her actual in-game outfit is less tactical than that. Oh gosh, they showed off a new character which looked kind of cool, but then they show it from the side, like she's wearing like body armor. It's like, okay, it looks okay, but it's just like a tactical vest, and like from the side you can see almost all of her boobs. Like she just has it on her without any other clothes on. But it's just hysterical. From the front, she looks like a very cool looking, like battle ready character. And then you see her from the side, and it's like, nope, no, she ain't. So I'm gonna go kill you. Go kill everybody else right quick. But yeah, I think probably the strongest thing would be in XCOM. You have lots of psionic. Psionics is kind of a I guess that was it. A little bit more of a bigger end game sort of thing, and since you're a doll, you don't super have to worry about that. Can I kill her with one of these? I need to go with Big Bomb. I guess because that one character, maybe they destroy armor better. Yeah, I can actually see her do something. Okay. Is she actually hiding? Or do I just need to kill this one first? Okay. And then drop one there. Okay, no, she attacked you instead. Yeah, I guess you're going to kill her again. Okay. But yeah. So I do think that would be the greatest, like, strength, of course, is surviving that. And I guess also to some degree the chrysalids, though chrysalids, they kind of made them actually good against, like, machines. It's a little bit weird. I guess so you can't just, like, fully survive off of that. Do we have a cutscene? No. But then you're not going to have to worry about them getting infected or turning into zombies and other stuff. So, like, that's still going to be a very strong plus there. Skip. So I think that would also be like a solid one, but it seems like they would still probably be able to stab. At least if they can still stab through in-game armor, presumably they would be able to get through, I would assume, the doll's armor. I mean, the dolls seem to be very strong and good, at least very much so against like regular bullets and some stuff like that. I mean, they also seem to be like decently okay against missiles. A lot, like honestly, a lot of stuff. Like I do think they are probably decent bit stronger. Well, I don't say stronger than they should be. But I guess to also play this, you do take decent damage from some things, and you have to like cutscenes where they just like can just tank everything. Don't want to go with that one. I can actually shoot you. Ooh, nice. Well, I guess I'm gonna do that then. So it's a little bit iffy, but then some of the stuff is like supposed to be, I guess, people shooting them with bullets, and some of these guns are, like I said, very kind of old. So presumably, is that a good way for me to do this and get everybody? I mean, I guess I can just get those three. But then you're dealing with like plasma and some other stuff, and of course I think the bullets are a little bit more advanced than XCOM anyways. So I'd say they're probably taking more damage, but it is kind of weird. You don't really normally fight against too big of stuff, but they seem like they might could take some missiles, but the missiles might be more for vehicles and like personnel and some other stuff. Maybe. I mean, I guess really if you're that tanky, it should kind of be similar to like a tank. But there's some like iffiness there, but I do believe like at least in-game plasma stuff probably kind of punches through this. I would assume in-game XCOM armor with the alien alloys and all of this stuff taken from the UFOs and other things is probably of a strong. I don't know. Is that Somi maybe? Why is she in a? Why is somebody in a floaty? When did that come up in the story? Unless that's maybe from this new, because it do set up like a beach resort, I think, one of these things. I've just done like some of the challenger mode missions, so I can just like loot the stuff. Get some interesting things there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Let's just hit y'all with the basic one. I do like the different design of this like digital world in this one than the regular ones. I'll do this, and that should let you move afterwards. But yeah, so I think they would probably be taking some more damage. Might be a little iffy on some of the stuff. Like, it is a little bit weird with the like I said, like the chrysalids, but like they kind of supposed to like puncture through heavy armor with the legs. So I don't know how much damage that would do to a doll. Like let's say it pierces. Let's say if I was to give it that, like, okay, it does actually make it through. Can I go one more? There we go. But like, would that do too much damage? But like, the legs are decent size compared to the body. I feel like that big of a hole through this should kind of mess it up. But not like they're too big. But like, that was a little bit more of an iffy one. I don't know. There's some like questions there. But that's kind of like the main one. I guess the only other really a little bit more questionable one I would go with there is the Berserker. Though honestly, I feel like the Berserker would be more of the XCOM 2 Berserker. Lots of more organic stuff here. That's the one where they have the person knocked out over the shoulder, which just looks very random. Oh, we actually need to go up here for a level? Ooh, I do like the levels in this game. They're really neat. Lots of cool background detail. I honestly love to take some of this stuff into the game I am working on, but I don't think we really have a place for something like... I feel like I actually remember looking at this at one time. I guess I just didn't realize it was up here. Or I guess I didn't have like the context too. I think I remember looking at this and going, it's kind of neat how it goes down. Got a little bit of detail here. I guess it's more like a visual effects work, but I don't think we have like too many levels that you would be up at a height like this. Of course, it's not like a game exactly like this. You're not going around looking at all this stuff. Oh, the doll's back. But does the creepy doll become Nemesis? Is that what it is? Oh, is that why is her name Nemesis? Because she was the Nemesis of these people? Because I'm about this is supposed to be a prequel. But that could be where Nemesis comes from. Yeah, sure, go and shoot her once. And I guess I can have other people kill the other stuff. We have one way back there. Drop a bomb on him. But yeah, the Berserker, maybe that one, because XCOM 1 Berserker looks more armor with like some, I don't know, robotic claws. But it looks more like the equipment gives him the Berserker stuff versus... Yeah, that's like really different. Versus like organic strength. The other Berserker looks like it might be more trying to pull a doll apart, like ripping its arms off, which might could actually happen. I don't know. I'm like Dushinali pulls her arms off. I guess I'm gonna go kill you. Well, no, let's just get you with a whirlwind. No, we don't have enough points then to do anything. Can I go here? Oh, actually, no, let's go here. and shoot into the dust. Okay. Well, that person died. Hit you with one of these. I don't know what her mechanics exactly are. Oh, I killed you last time. Come on. But yeah, the maybe the more robotic looking-ish one with the armor. I don't know. Maybe it might do more like beating on the, because they do take some decent damage from some different like melee enemies. That wouldn't be like too out there. Okay, I don't know what that means, but just going to stop that. But like that one might do a little bit more, but then also the organic one might could rip some of them apart, like if it just like grabbed them and like started pulling at the limbs and stuff. Okay, let's see what's going to go on here. Shoot with the sniper rifle? I mean, because that looks like it might, I'm assuming that's a doll, not some other stuff. Pretty good, so it's doing pretty good and kind of resistant against it. Would that kill a doll? I don't know, it's like a doll, but I could live that. I could even want that for you could just shoot her a couple of times with the sniper rifle. Oh. What? Oh. Gun might have been useful though. Interesting. I do kind of wish almost all events had some cutscenes like that. I get some of these are like lesser ones, but they do add lots of like oomph and other stuff to the game. That was story node. Sorry. I guess we'll go back and complete these other ones. I still don't. I can better recognize all the different characters, but like outside of some of the normal clothing and stuff, some of these look so different. What's the gimmick here? We have some different stuff going on. And the gimmick is we kill them all. That's our gimmick. I mean, I don't know, the Berserker I could maybe see causing some damage. Though they're not that held, at least not in like the, I guess it'd be, not in the like, regular X. Currently the ones with no armor on them are way more healthy and honestly kind of more of a threat than the other ones are, which I always kind of found was kind of funny. When they took off the armor, and so they got bigger, bulky, just give them a bunch of steroids. They give them some bullshot testosterone, and they became a lean, not lean, just a mean fighting machine. But I don't know, maybe it might be hard to take them out. You would honestly think too, like, the armor, at least the stuff that does have some visible armor on them would actually be a little bit of a threat for these. I mean, considering some of the stuff they're fighting and the weapons they are using. I guess I'm going here-ish. I think maybe I could try summoning the robot through there. I mean, I guess I just throw a bomb over there and kill him. But like maybe those guys kind of, I mean, I guess also too, the sectopods might be a big threat. I don't actually remember what all the sectopods did in 1, because I'm more familiar with them in 2. Or I played more 2 recently, so that one's in my mind. Okay, some more of these a little bit gimmickier maps. Kill that guy. Okay, move up here. But yeah, so you have a little bit more of that. You hit both of them? Yes. Okay, I got that. Oh, we have these guys left. But you know, just gonna kill him off. And I guess I'll send you down here to kill that guy. The Sectopod probably be a good threat. Maybe even the Cyberdisc, or at least the Cyberdisc is like doing solid work against them, but maybe not as strong. Though I guess it also depends what you think about the alien grenades that they throw. I am split on those because it does seem like they do pretty good against lots of explosives. Alien grenades are obviously tougher, though they're not like honestly that tough compared to the old game. They are like better than your regular grenades, but not like that much better. I could maybe see the dolls kind of surviving them pretty well. I guess I'm thinking too, like the old school Cyberdisc probably would be lots more of a threat than the new one. But weird. Oh yeah, I remember this now. The angle of that one always looks weird, and I think it's something else. Who's where? You're here. I guess I'll have you do this. What? Oh yeah, because I don't think he can hit in the middle. Move you here. I guess I'll move you along that way. Clear the path. Before of course bringing it into the DLC stuff, because also the Mechtoid at least looks like it should be a little bit more of a threat, because at least the Mechtoid looks very scary with its big guns, but I don't really remember it being that bad or as scary as you would think based off of looking at the dude. I can't hit. I have to actually target a spot. They just shoot regularly. But was it called the Seeker? Whatever the thing was that was like the little tentacle monster that would like latch onto your soldiers and like choke them out and make them like not be able to do stuff for a little bit. I feel like that guy would honestly be maybe one of the bigger threats. Not that, like, of course it's killing your stuff or anything. I don't feel like a doll could get really choked out by magic. At least tie you up for a bit. I mean, maybe the dolls are tough enough to escape. I'm not sure. They're strong with some other things, so maybe they could do okay. But actually, I might could have got somebody with you. But I feel like that would be one of the honestly bigger threats. Is maybe it's just like one of those would come up in cloak, because they can't deal with cloak honestly all that well. It feels like to me. Continue, and then would just like tie up your units for a little bit where you couldn't do anything with them. I feel like that would be kind of your thing because you have like this smaller squad size, and I mean honestly it's kind of similar. You do have some stuff where it's like, hey, you can use all of 6 characters. I think if I did, I'd probably say just average it out, maybe 5, because you have enough content in this game where you can use 5 people. Start off with 4 and you kind of work your way up, and there is a little bit of content with 6, but like probably just for the most part, they're like, yeah, you don't really do anything with 6 people. Activate. I guess I'm activating this one. Here we go. I'll send you this way. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that one, as weird as it is probably one of the more scary enemies you'd fight. Is there a way I can take out multiple people with this? Because I can't put it here. I'm just gonna move up here and then I guess not activate them. I guess work your way up over this way. You here? Maybe that way. But yeah, I don't know. I think that would be kind of interesting, just go through all of the units. Because honestly, most of the stuff would be, I guess, realistically, how big of a weapon do you have? Like, do you have heavy plasma? If you have heavy plasma, you're more of a threat. Maybe even just like the plasma cannon. Also, like the regular rifle. That one's also probably fairly scary. Oh, this is an exit. I was thinking this as a like kill everything mission. Okay, so then we'll go over here, kill you right quick. We'll see if I can do the multiple kills. There we go. So, like, I don't know, I need to also remember what even does a heavy floater exactly do. I feel like they maybe had just a bigger gun and I don't know, maybe a stronger grenade or just more armor or something like that. But, because let's see. Sectoids, probably sort of the lowest threat. I mean, they do at least have a plasma pistol, and I imagine that still at least does some work to the dolls. I mean, I feel like, just to be honest, I feel like the plasma stuff kind of would punch through that, and you still have some stuff doing okay damage with that. Mechtoids, sort of questionable, though there is a very big plasma gun, but I think you encountered them early enough that they're not really that much of a threat, even though they look like they should be. The sectoid commanders have more psionic stuff. I can't remember if they have anything that would affect robots or not. Like if they have like a more damage. That might even be more of an XCOM 2 psionics thing. But I don't really see them being a threat. I mean, I also would put them lower than the regular sectoids because they're a bit more for the mind control stuff, which just wouldn't really do anything. Okay, and this is a defend the point, I think. Go ahead and kill you. So yeah, honestly, the sectoid line's not that scary, though I do give them at least some credit that I do think maybe the Mechtoid, at least the Mechtoid looks like it should. I don't remember, and I think it does at least do maybe okay when you combine it with the who is it? When you actually combine it with the other sectoids, how they can do like some mind melding buff things to it. But at the same time, I do think. Can I get? I would like to save this for. I guess I'll just shoot you like this. I kind of feel like the dolls could probably take out a lots of the mind melded stuff fairly quickly. I don't think that would help. I think there was some benefit or something that would happen negative to the enemy if you took out the people they were like mind melded with. So I feel like that wouldn't really actually work out. You might have some benefits like some power in numbers, but it wouldn't, I think, actually help out that much. Okay, move you over to here. Take him out, snap him. I know you can just barely see one of them, but no real reason to do that when we have. Well, that yeah, use your basics. Save some points. Oh, that was it. As you can see who that is getting a lot of experience from using them. I'm surprised I've used somebody enough to get them like halfway up a level. I thought they were like leveled sort of enough. I mean, I guess you're 40, but I guess it was you, but I'm surprised that you're getting that much level. Ooh, using this map. I don't see these too often, but these are like fairly unique story-wise and everything. Oh, yeah. But then let's see. From there, you kind of have the snakemen. I don't really see them poison, unless you count like maybe swap the poison a little bit into like corrosive damage, maybe. But I don't really. Oh, there was somebody here. I don't really see them being a threat because they have a bigger gun than the sectoid. So kind of a little bit, but I think a little bit more was supposed to be like poisoning, just kind of being honestly annoying. And more annoying to organic stuff. So I honestly don't really see that working out very well against the dolls. The floaters, I mean, of course, I think they still have the light rifle. Maybe it's the heavy floater has the regular sized rifle. I don't remember what exactly they had. It was a big up. I think it was just kind of like a stronger version of the floater, really. Which, I mean, of course, that's what you kind of would expect. But still, yeah, I'm gonna go and hit you. I give maybe the floater a little bit of credit because it does do the. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll move you up here. It does do like the repositioning stuff, and maybe some of the flight things could at least be sort of useful. Grenade, like I put it as more of a threat than the Thin Man. It has a little bit more going on that could actually like damage a doll, but I don't really see it doing too much. And just I guess the heavy float is just like a stronger version of that. I think better gun. I don't know if it really had too much else, but maybe. Oh, because like it was harder to kill. And like that one almost like it was fully of a robotic creature, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit since I've looked at all the XCOM creatures. Oh, I guess a weird one that, well, I don't know. You also have that little drone thing that would like kill the Cyberdisc, like some of the other robotic units. I guess that one might be kind of one of the lower threats. I don't remember this gun being that great, but it was normally doing healing stuff for the other robots. You didn't really fight it itself. I think it being a little bit annoying with that, we also only healed like the robotic stuff, so it wasn't like really that much of a threat. Did I not complete? Okay, that's 100%. I thought I'd even done that one. Yeah, let me just do this right quick. It's flashing a little quickly for me. Complete story campaign. US 1-3. US 1-3. I feel like I've done all of those. Did I not do them? It said normal. I'm just not sure what that exact number was it wanted me to do. Complete story campaign. US 1-3. US UA. Oh, I haven't actually done that last story. There we go. I guess because I feel like it was like I watched a story cutscene. Cause like I didn't watch a story. I was like in the same note. Yeah, duh, that wasn't the same note. Maybe that is the douche-nally thing. I don't know. Curious to see what that is. Though I do want to. Do I have enough to summon? Maybe. Yes, I do. If I could get Soulmate, that would be really fun. Okay, and what does that leave me with? I need what, like 2 more? 20, yeah. I kind of want to do the new story stuff right now. They like alternate back and forth a little bit. Well, you know, I guess I actually will finish it. I'll finish that other story stuff. Let's go ahead and do all of that. Let's plow through it. I also have that other like hard stuff I can go back and do too at some point. Like I have lots of stuff I have saved. I can get lots of points from, so I can catch up on all the like say new stuff, the new stuff and the old stuff. I mean, that old stuff was kind of the new stuff too, in a way, because I missed it when it came out. And we just go straight on into this. Interesting. I'm gonna try to go here. Oh, I think you might still get all of them. Oh, yeah, there we go. That was just like a good line of units to shoot. You can go over here and kill this guy. But yeah, so I don't see the floaters being too bad. I forget how strong exactly that last heavy floater is. I might throw this out. I can't even get him. Okay, I don't think Prishka can get him either. At least I would expect the sniper to have longer range. But I don't really see them being too strong of a threat. Maybe if he has like an actual legitimate heavy plasma. But kind of like medium threat. The drones like and probably lower threat. Maybe the gun was really strong. If you did actually fight it, it wouldn't really be good. But I just don't. I just don't really remember it being a threat most of the time. I think I remember it attacking me like all of a few times. Like I said, normally you were attacking the bigger thing. That was with like the cyber disc or the sectopod, trying to kill that. And then you could worry about killing the little leftovers. Well, I guess you are going over here then. I was about sending her out here and trying to shoot both of those, but she definitely cannot reach nearly that far. Sure, why not? Come up here, shoot him. Shoot the frog. Shoot the throats, I think they're called. Let's see, you have them. The Muton, almost, but I saw my buddy Tim do that, like, Zhang's mission, which gives you, like, the Mutons extra early, and also the Chrysalids, which is very interesting design. I forgot how bad that mission kind of was with that kind of stuff. I think you should. Oh, we do have some more enemies coming in at least. I don't know, I felt like they should be, but I felt like also those XCOM games treated the Mutons kind of weird and made them like much earlier and like weaker than you think they would. Of course, you also have like the heavy or the elite Muton. I think they'd have the heavy cannon. I think that might have been the only one that really had the heavy cannon. I would like the extra armor, maybe better grenades or just the regular grenades. I think the Mutons had the grenade. I think I'm thinking of. Well, I'm confused because also in XCOM 2 they have the grenade, but that's like the first enemy that has the grenade. I think in that one, so it was kind of a big deal, and I can't remember if that was the same in XCOM 1 or not. But like a more basic soldier unit, okay, and they are more of like a fighter. It's not like psionic based or anything like that. That one is like a very good, solid like unit. Okay. Anybody I really want to go now? Well, I guess I can have you go over here and chuck the ice at them. I don't think of you as being my AoE attacker, but you kind of are. It's nice using in that new roguelike mode. I've been having fun with some of that, but just kind of using some slightly different units. But I do find myself recruiting sort of like the same couple. But I mean, of course, you want some like healers, defensive stuff, and like the best attackers are still the best attackers. But see, the Muton Berserkers are kind of iffy. I could maybe see them doing some good damage. I guess it really depends on how strong you think they are. But you do have some of these things getting beat up physically. They seem kind of strong. You do have some robot limbs. You could probably kind of rip them apart, maybe. I myself would at least give them that. Okay, we are actually on the Elmo. Nice. Interesting. I think I vaguely remember that cutscene or image, but what if somebody's been thinking of piles of money or like gold in the background? I think that's what it was supposed to be though. Let's go ahead and skip. And then like the Muton Elite, Heavy Mutons, whatever they were, I forget what the game exactly called them. You're going to take you out. Is there any like good spots for you to run up to hit multiple people? Not really. So I guess I'm just gonna go here. It's weird the aiming preview thing there. I'm gonna go ahead and snipe you. Probably one of the more dangerous, I don't know, organic enemies, soldier, non-terror unit type things. Anybody over here in the corner? No. Oh well, somebody's about to be. Sectopod, probably most dangerous. Ethereal, if I was doing like a scale out of like 5, I might give a 2. I need to double check if they had anything else. I remember them mostly doing psionic stuff, but like mind controlling your guys were like super annoying. They might have had a gun too. I really just don't remember. I need to double check that. It would make sense for them to have had a gun, but I could see them totally not at the same time. Like I said, the Seeker, I might have up there as a big threat, as stupid as that is to say, but mostly just because I think maybe preventing your dog from acting from a couple of tons, and I think they might break their way out of their grasp. I think tying them up would still be really strong. I think that's like basically it. Oh, I mean, I guess technically you have like the zombie unit. Probably put that down at 1. I don't really see them. I mean, I think they weirdly kind of hit through armor decently and kind of attacked a little bit strong and some other stuff. But I don't really see them being too bad. I mean, granted, I think they were oddly strong in that game. But I really do think these dolls should probably make it okay with like a zombie smacking them. Someone on the wrong side of the cover there, but doesn't really matter at this point. Ow. I guess I'm doing this because that one's, they haven't spawned in yet. Because ever since taking out that dynamite. But yeah, I think that's really kind of it for them. I guess you also have the Exalt. And you had the laser stuff. I'd definitely put that down as like less weak. Less weak than like being shot by plasma and everything. I'm going to throw that there. I think you can take out them. The tower. I guess I'll have you shoot them. Actually, I guess I can have you shoot both of them. But I won't let them have a kill. I mean, I guess everybody got in a kill, but still. Anyway, I've almost done enough levels with Dushinali to get her up to another level just naturally. That's kind of nice. How much more? Okay, I'm curious. I thought I said it was just this, but there is something else locked there. I can't really read the name, although I don't know if I remember what the name was of the other event after this one with Dushinali. The minor one, like if it had that boss, I would really like to find. I might even go back in there with the OG team again. Oh yeah, this is the flashback event where Xiaomi joined the team for a little bit. I do like how the levels are like exactly grid based, but it's like there you had them come around the curve, but now that this part, which is going to be more like straight. I know it stands out, which is some of the ways they did. Not that like the game I'm working on is really anything exactly similar to this. Extra so with like this stuff. But just think of some ways to get like some of the gameplay elements in on some levels, but to make it not feel super stuck to a grid. Or like one of the art directors mentioned at one time was like trying to make the game not feel like the Gears of War syndrome, where it's like, oh, Here's a whole bunch of waist high cover, so there's gonna be combat here. Let's just move everybody up. I'll leave you there, 'cause I can have you teleport through, and I can have you just shoot through. Oh, well that's annoying. Well, I guess I'll have you go this way. You can kill this guy. I'll have to chuck a grenade back, then kill the other. Come on, girl. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's most of the stuff. Like, so you have the Exalt, but of course, much lesser of a threat than any actual like alien stuff. So like, don't really have to worry about that. I do find it funny now knowing that she's just running around naked, sort of. But I guess we don't really have like the organic stuff you need to kind of cover up, question mark. It also makes it look worse. It's just like has a couple little tattered bits of clothes, cause like she got really damaged. And it's like, is that all that's left of her clothes? Like, did they get destroyed? Oh, and this is a cutscene, I think, right? Oh, is this a combat scene? Oh, I guess I maybe hit confirm instead of continue or something. Aldred, go ahead and get up here, kill him. I guess I'm gonna chuck this over here. No. Oh, I guess I'll get one. And then can I get this here and get both of them? Yes. Is any? Oh, there we go. So is there somebody else stuff? But I guess I hadn't like dealt with them yet. There could be some more things spawning in. I didn't check the enemy numbers. Well, this is like a survival thing. There's normally not that much to do. Okay, get you up here. Just slowly have everybody move up. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. It is interesting because I do kind of like the idea of thinking about it. Like some of these weird shots where it's like they turn and like they're facing this way, they'll turn like here, and then here to shoot or something. I don't know, or like they're squatting down looking this way and they'll like turn all the way around but keep that same like foot animation. I don't know, it's just really funny. It looks very painful. I'm surprised they don't have them like I'm surprised that animation like is even in here to turn that much. Okay, continue. I mean, hopefully doing all this, I'll at least be able to unlock Surmi. I mean, it's guaranteed with this one for sure when I get to the 80. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed for the next one or not. Maybe that one has a 50-50. Which, I mean, still probably worth pulling on Macchiato because I think I should be good with all the other reruns, unless they rerun her at the same time. But then I might start pulling on the new people if she lasts for 40 days. I mean, that's a pretty good length of time on her banner. I guess I'll kill you. One up to kill you. I gotta just randomly give her a bow and arrow. Yeah, sure. Oh, I can shoot you. There you go, go for it. Because you are, I guess, getting a little bit lower level now compared to everybody else. I guess I can't go over that. Oh yeah, there's a fence. You can see it now. I'll move you up here. And I guess I'll leave you here. It's funny how many of these maps I've actually seen before. I mean, I guess it makes sense they do obviously reuse them. But lots of the maps are really good looking. What am I? Okay, he's just right below. I wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. Go and shoot him, I guess. You can just go and kill him. Shit that dude. There we go. Let's go see what the actual enemy levels are here now. I think guess what the enemy, or the boss is going to be. I don't know if I remember seeing this guy before. Oh, I think I saw him one time when we did the, I feel like this level will kind of come back to me too. And the other big event with Klukai. No, wrong thing. You had, I think it was him, was one of those things where you went through like the different depths and you explored the points, and then like you had a couple different bosses, because I remember not having seen the bosses or all the bosses they had down there before, which I thought was kind of neat. Like I said, from these different like past events that had like a different boss they added in. Just to make sure, I'm going to kill the other enemy. It could be something like kill 5 enemies or something. You'll die here. Excellent. So far, part 2. Oh. Why would we have seen that one? Oh, apparently that Diane was supposed to have had, like, I guess an event at some point. I love how we don't get any kind of cooler stuff going on there. I guess we'll start with this one. Oh, 22, okay. Seeing him doing some. I mean, of course, I'm doing like some easy ones. I guess I also could always just stick on auto and do them, but I do like to kind of try to have some fun. I'll say have some, like I could use some different units here, some different teams. I'll say it's rare that we get new content. It feels wrong to say that, but it's like get some new levels to play. I actually like to kind of play through these. I guess it would be more interesting if I did have like units closer to 30 and some other stuff, and maybe I would have actually picked some lower level units. And I might do that for the story of the next story stuff that we're going to do for the event. I think I want to try out maybe an all Hydro team, try out some of the units there. I think that should be kind of fun. Yeah, sure, go for it. But I think I'm using the grappling hook character. Let's see, grappling hook. Probably Melody, probably Tololo. Those are all water units. And then I guess maybe Sabrina. Kind of like right now, that'd be, I guess, sort of my water team. I mean, I guess I would maybe swap out Melody. Not Melody. Why do they call her Melody? Who's named Melody? That reminds me of that. I don't even know what it's called. Colfin. I might use her for right now. Because he is a water unit I do like. Oh, that wasn't even the exit point. But yeah, just try her out for right now. And I heard Springfield's supposed to be good for Tolo. Something about one of the buffs lets her, like, give her an extra action. But I think that's if you don't have, like, just the default one or something like that. But, I mean, hey, I guess if I get Saomi at some point, I might try that. Man, I wouldn't mind even try like an ice team. I mean, I think I should be able to probably get enough stuff to get to maybe today with all the other stuff. I mean, worst case, maybe I'd come a bit later and do some of the other. Oh, I guess it was. She's the one that's getting 6. That was somebody else's XP buff, I think. Continue. But if I can get Suomi today, which feels, that was, fairly doable. I might throw her on and try to do like a little bit of an ice team. Yeah, should take you out. I don't know if I have enough stuff for exactly a full ice team, because what, Dushnali, Somi, I think Diane might be an ice character, so I guess I might throw her on. I guess I don't want to be Macchiato, though maybe one of the other lower stars is an ice person. I might just not be remembering who it is correctly. I think the other Mosin Nagant is a I think that's Corrosion or Hydra, I can't really remember which. There we go. I'll just blow those up for fun. Remember that near the very beginning of the story. Did it tell me how much? Okay, I'm about full on stamina, which, right quick, let me just go there. If I am getting lots of stamina, I might even go, was it here? I kind of want to get some freeze for Dushnali. Like, I'll say slowly exactly build them up, and not exactly build them up either, but like go ahead and get them some of the stuff that they might need, so maybe I get like 1 or 2 good artifacts for that for the future. And then I will do my 2 PvP battles just so I can go and pee here in a second. I think sometimes I do like 2 of these a day. Oh. Yes. be 1 second.
为你的今日举动付出代价。相比胜利，大家平安无事更令我感到开心。
Okay. Well, my mom was ready to eat soon, but I do want to finish off at least this section of the story. Maybe, of course, I do like one of the pools, something like that. I need to actually get my rewards for the day. Back over to here. I kind of watched just the very beginning of that one just to see what's going on there. But I want to finish this off. Maybe try to pool show me again. And then I guess I'll do another stream after supper for the rest of this, because we've been doing this for kind of a little while now. Oh, and we might, maybe do some Speedstorms later too. I might want to just look at some of the stuff for the new season right quick. Though I feel like I'm going to be playing this for long enough. I might not really feel like playing and streaming something else afterwards. But we will see. I guess it depends how long it takes to get through the news. So, I might also want to play a little bit of maybe do another run through of the new game mode. Though I'll probably have that be done in auto. Though I might also do a little bit more of it and just kind of maybe do that later, because I was kind of doing it while I was like plotting through it and then just coming back and I was plotting through it, picking the stuff, like building the character, building the team, and then I would just tab out for the battles, let the auto just kind of handle it, because there's lots of point grinding that kind of needs to be done in that mode, at least it seems like. Okay, confirm. Is that supposed to be me, like my character back there bent over? Is that why I don't really recognize it? Oh, I haven't done this one yet. Okay. I guess I click continue to confirm. Who are those? I mean, was that one of the ones with the bald chick? Helena? I'll go with you. Drop you here. I think I recognize this level somewhere recently too. I mean, you have some solid level layouts in this game. I'll see if you can get back there and kill them. Yeah, because this was one I thought I was doing a battle. I'm like, oh yeah, there's an exit point. I mean, I guess I need to actually look at what the mission objectives are, but most of the time it's I could just kind of kill everything, so it's not that big of a deal. But almost everything's dead turn 1 besides that guy. But now I know that it's also a runaway mission. I can just take him out. Actually, no. With these, I just let the AI finish handling it. Like, if I've killed everybody, you could run away on your own. Saves me lots of having lots of clicks. But yeah, it's also weird Speedstorm. They talk about the new Tails feature, and then they're just not in yet. Weirdly. That Klukai versus Blue Sphere. Okay, go back. Yuhi. That name just hysterical. Yuhi. Guess I'll go back here, kill you. Kill those guys behind it, or guy. Some solid 110. I mean, of course it should be. I'm like a little bit over leveled. I mean, in fairness, most of these characters. Well, I think you're 55. I think you were just like, yeah, as much as I want to use the blade characters, are not like that great compared to some other stuff. So I stopped. I got Dushnali to 40. I got Papushka to 60 because he was just kind of useful and got her kind of up there. I think you're maybe 50. I leveled you because I like the machine gun characters. Just a random shot of Sabrina. Don't know where this is from. This one I feel like some of these are not so count. Felt like she's appeared in the story at all or anywhere. So I'm really curious why she's there. Why would you have her just like in the dorm, stretching? I guess I'm gonna go here. Get that whole row of people. But yeah, she's just, I find her just fun to use. But like I said, I find all of the machine gun characters really fun to use. So like, yeah. I think I would rank them machine guns, really fun. Then maybe the blades, but I like it more when you can kind of do a little bit more chaining the blades together, but I still find them fun. I think they have some fun abilities. But just when you get some other stuff, how many other things you can do, it does feel a lot lesser. The blades, maybe then the shotguns, and then the snipers, I think. And I find them normally pretty fun. Okay, so that's all of that. And I just want to see the very beginning of this. Oh, unless I've already... Oh, I guess I've already done that one. It just, for some reason, locked it for me. Yeah, okay. So we don't have... I was like excited I was going to be able to challenge that one again. Okay. Do I have enough for another recruitment before I stop? No. Unfortunate. Log in, consume, okay. But I can, I mean, I guess honestly this way I want to grab a ton of these. Finish using that stamina I have right now. Oh, we got some other stuff. Claim whatever I have in here. What I still need to do? Oh yeah, I haven't done that thing yet. Let me go and do that right quick. Okay, go to the dormitory. She does not want to share her hat. Okay, and what was this other one? Oh, there we go. I thought it said, okay, I didn't have that for a second. Okay. And I have that. Anything here? Claim any of those achievements. I think it'd be the outfit. And then I can go back to here. And then claim that. I guess I'm playing with this now. It's not much, but I guess it will add up at some point. I have kind of enough. I have lots of the stuff upgraded to the point. I don't know if those upgrades are as useful. Yeah, I think I got too much more, but just in case. Let's see, I did that. I guess we'll come back in here for this. I do like this one's new music though. It feels new. Scissors to me has these two characters. I mean, maybe we didn't show Mekti last time, but it almost feels like these are the two characters of this event. I'm really curious what we're going to be getting for part 2, or these just going to be unrelated characters. Of course, I haven't like done the story yet, so I don't know. Maybe somebody gets shown off. I'm not sure. The artifact recovery, which is interesting. Weird, it's listed in here. But I guess it is like one of the big new modes, but it's kind of like a game mode too. It's a little bit funky. But yeah, I guess that's really it for now. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. Going for just a little while. And I look forward to doing some more later tonight, hopefully. Hope we have some more fun stuff to do, more stuff to kind of talk about, some other different little things. So yeah, hope to see you then. Shouldn't be like too long though. Until then, Togo signing off. Goodbye and one for day.